Hi everybody, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. So I saw some candies decor in a neighbor's yard, but I'm going to try to do my own version of them. So I'm going to do it with some Dollar Tree products. So the first thing I'm going to do is take 2 bowls that size, 2 bowls of this size, and these are going to form the actual candy. And I need to put holes in them, so I'm going to get up a drill and get the holes on the bottom. So I've got the bowls taped off using painter's tape and using the tape that was already part of the tag, and hopefully this will keep the bowls from splitting when I drill a hole, because I'm going to do a decent sized hole through it. And I don't know if you can see the holes here. The key to making the holes with the drills along with the tape so it doesn't crack the bowls is patience, which sometimes I don't have enough of, and just don't do any pressure with the drill. Just let the drill do its thing, because if you do any pressure, the bowl's gonna bust, even with the tape on it. So those are the holes in both of these, and I'll show you the next steps. All right, so the next thing I did was I actually took and cut up a tissue paper that was just wrapping tissue paper, and it was a Christmas, and I like the colors on it. There's just a little tinge of green to turn this into a candy. Now, the one I saw in somebody's yard that was a professionally made one was just clear with the lights, with the clear lights in it. It didn't have color, but I want mine to have color. So I'm decoupaging on some tissue. If you prefer to just use some paint, acrylic paint to do this, you certainly can do that if that's your personal preference. But all I do is throw a little bit of decoupage or Mod Podge and glue it down, and then snap it off right there. And then just to seal it in, just as you always do when you're using this, is I just do a little bit of seal here. Hopefully I'm in frame. So wiped off the extra, go all the way down to the end. Well, I sure hope this is in frame. And stick it down. Again, how much you put on the top is a personal preference. I'm leaving the hole that I made I drilled in available so that I can feed the cord of the lights through there. And then to decoupage the extra down. There we go. And then just go wherever you want to put it. Oh, stick some down. Go all the way down it. Snap off the end. A little bit neater than I did. Throw a little decoupage on top. Just to seal it. And then, again, I like to wipe off just take a paper towel and wipe off some of that excess. Not necessary because it does dry clear. But to me, it has a little bit of a film on it, and I like that not to be there. And then again, and then you do this to all 4 bowls if you're painting them or decoupaging them. Of course, you can leave them blank. All right. So what I've done at this point is I've glued the 2 bowls together, bottom to bottom here. And I used a combination of hot glue and E6000. So the hot glue to keep it immediate hold, and the E6000 to keep a longer term hold, of course. And so now you've got the hole that goes straight through. And the only thing I have at the house is fairy lights, so that's what I'm using here. And you would just feed the fairy lights through the hole, through here, and then all the way through, and just pull them all the way, leaving a bit so that you can leave out the battery portion. So, but enough that you can do it on here. So just enough so the battery portion kind of hangs out here. And then you can adhere the fairy lights. Now I like to use these nail tabs. They're clear, and they work great to stick things on there. I don't really like them for my nails because I don't think they hold very well, but they do great for other crafts. So if you ever see these, and they're clear, so they're nice to attach things with. It's kind of like using putty. And let me see. So grab a bit off of there, and then just take a nail tab, and it's got that little end that you can hold it from here, and then figure out where you want your first one to go, and just kind of use the nail tab to stick it down without sticking it to your actual nail, like that. And then I just wind it all the way around using the nail tabs to stick these the Fairlights where I want. So kind of give you an example. Here's the other half, and then you all stuck in, and then turn them on, and you can see I just rolled them all the way around here, so you can see where all the fairy lights have gone. And then once you've got the fairy lights exactly where you want them, then you would glue the two together to make your candy. So I'll show you that coming up. So, but again, I'm just going to use the tabs. I'm going to switch these out. Now, I would get a bigger set of lights than the fairy lights. This is all I had in the house, and I wasn't willing to go out and buy more. So I'm using what I own for this project. So, all right, I had to put it on the floor because it was too big to put on the table and film. And yes, I know it's not lined up. This is what it looks like in the yard. It's supposed to be a little piece of candy in front of the Christmas tree. So I'll get a little bit closer. Hopefully you can see it a little bit better. And that's what it looks like. Thanks for checking it out. Appreciate you for checking out my channel. And of course you can alter this and put in colored lights and put lights in the tips, the edges of it as well, to highlight those. So lots you could do with these. I hope you found this interesting and fun. And if you make one, please tag me. I'd love to see it. Thank you so much. Talk to you next time.